Yeah, I think. Well, first of all, it was just we went with that entire group and we came back all together. That's the most important thing. We all came back safe, injury free. Maybe a couple of turf burns, but nothing more than that. So that is the most important thing. And then just shout out to all the people that traveled and supported us over the weekend. So I was really happy to see people shouting for UT Tyler and supporting us, even in Colorado. So that was great to see. But in terms of our growth and understanding, I think, this weekend in terms of scheduling for us intentionally was to just really to test us where we are, not just even from a talent standpoint, but from a perspective of what do the talented teams or the best teams look like that's already proven themselves a bit, and like how do we deal with that? Because that whenever you play really good teams, you're gonna kind of, I would say, punch them, but they're going to punch you back and so forth. It's going to be a battle. So how do we look how do we respond? So I just wanted to see, what our response would be and how we engage in those types of environments, which, again, the moments we had, obviously we could compete with anyone, but at the same time, just the consistency and matching the behavior to what our desires would be. We want to be good, so can we consistently do those things that's going to ask us to be good? So those are some of the takeaways, and I know the guys, they have a desire to do all these things, so now it's just a matter of coming back and really getting prepared for more battles and more tests that we have coming up, especially with basically half the team is new. Even though it's really talented, it takes more than just the talent. And I think that is a big takeaway from the weekend. You can't just be talented. Everyone's talented. So can we be really good in all phases of the game? So that is a big takeaway.
Coach, you got the Wednesday off, Thursday off this week. Don't have that midweek matchup, and obviously need a little bit of time to recover from the altitude, travel, and things like that. You guys are going to play Harding on Saturday, a team you've historically played, as non-conference games now in Division II. It's also Senior Day. You're going to celebrate several guys, some of the newer guys as well that you're going to celebrate, but some guys that have certainly been around the program for a number of years and you've certainly watched grow as soccer players and as young men. Talk about some of those seniors. Talk about this matchup this weekend on the game of the week.
Yeah, I mean, Harding, obviously, they gave us a really good contest last year at their place. They're going to give us another one this weekend. And again, we're still working on us and trying to make sure that we are getting close to our 100%. So this is going to be not just an external challenge, but also internal. Can we continue to grow collectively as a group? So in terms of our seniors that have been here, Brian Rivas first to come to mind. He's been here. He's a 4-year guy, and he's been with our program. And now that he's moving on, it seems like he was just got here. And so we're really looking forward to seeing, he and Solomon, who's here last year, and even Omar and some of those guys. We have 12, so there's quite a big list. But those guys that have been here and have, gone through it, it's not easy. It's always hard. So just have dealt with hard well. And then the new guys, obviously want to celebrate them, whether they're a grad student or it's their last year because of COVID or whatever, or the redshirt year. So we want to just celebrate them just because they're Patriot. Now that they're here, they're part of us. And so making sure that, we are, not really missing anyone that needs to be celebrated.